All politics is personal at the end of the day. Australia and New Zealand are very close partners in terms of regional security. New Zealand is a very valued partner for Australia in providing security to the Pacific. What's really interesting about this development is that it does reflect a change in New Zealand's foreign policy posture. Um, Typically, New Zealand is seen as not quite punching at its weight level. So while its contributions are valued, New Zealand tends to be reluctant to engage in deep security activities in the Pacific. So I wouldn't understate the importance of that personal connection, but it's also about, say, the accumulation of evidence that geopolitical competition is becoming increasingly problematic for not just Australia, but also New Zealand in the Pacific.
Yeah, the Kiwis need to step up. I hear you, and I understand here. But even the basis for cooperation, even if folks in Australia historically would have liked to see the Kiwis do a little bit more, the basis of cooperation, not just between the two countries, but with the rest of the West as well, is long established. And I think you just referred to it, the whole Five Eyes intelligence sharing grouping. Obviously, where you are, near where you are, Pine Gap in Australia, and I'm not sure what the equivalent is in New Zealand, but they've worked together for many, many years already.
Absolutely, and I think the other element of this is it's about strategic diplomacy, it's about intelligence diplomacy and security diplomacy. So, while there is a deep level of cooperation, most of the time that's behind the scenes. That's under the radar, if you will. So what's really interesting is that you have the New Zealand Prime Minister expressing, in an open forum, an ambition for New Zealand to take a more active and regionally engaged foreign policy. So it's the signalling and the image of a united front, if you will, against destabilizing forces in the Pacific, in the wider Indo-Pacific.